going to work if we have jobs, volunteering, even in saying hello. It should be done with love, respect for our fellow humans on this earth, because we are a part of the world. And I want to thank you very much for asking me to just give a few words.
We thank all of our speakers for their wonderful word, and now the coordinator of the honors program, Kaso Karina, will be introducing our panelists and helping them to take place. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Karina Castro, and as mentioned, I am the Honors Program Coordinator as well as the Immersions Program Coordinator. And most of you won't need or haven't seen immersions. But I actually am not going to introduce the panelists. I was told the panelists are actually going to introduce themselves. But I am going to ask a series of questions to the panelists, so as you guys introduce yourselves, you can have a seat, and then we'll get started on the questions. Thank you.
When it started, I was sitting here.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Faisal Traore. I know most of you guys know me, but for those who don't, I'm a graduate student from Hostos Community College. And during my journey in Hostos Community College, I really have fun, and I hope you do too. I had the privilege to join the Honors program, which first I was kind of scared of. I was like, I don't think I could make it. If you're in that situation, don't even hesitate it. If you have a GPA of 3.3 and up, just go and talk to Miss Karina Castro. She's so lovable. And you take it from there. Personally, now I moved on to a new college, a new university. And I can't say that the university is not good, but I miss Hostos. We're gonna be talking about a lot of things that we work into when we were student at Hostos Community College, and also what it takes us to be what we are now. When we go, we transfer to new university. What is the things that takes from Hostos to there? How do we handle that? And that will be soon. Thank you.
Hello guys. Hello guys. Hello. Are you there? Am I speaking alone? Yes. I'm very happy to follow Faisal. He said it right. We had a great time being here. We had so much fun in this university. My name is Saint Backup. I was the former student government president here at Hostos. Yes, I'm currently a student at Harvard University, where I study business analytics and sustainability. So I'm not gonna be long. We're gonna have time to meet and talk during this the panel discussion. So I just want to thank you for coming, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna get out a good thing out of this, like a lot of fun and probably some good information, hopefully. So be here and let's stay up. Let's live like you guys are sleeping.
Good afternoon. My name is Carlos Velez. I graduated Hostos last semester as well. I I now attend City College, and to be 100% honest with you, like, I'm always here because I miss Hostos as well. So it's like, I had to go get my alumni ID, go see that guy over there. It's really a thing. Just as my two friends, I had a blast here at Hostos. I'll suggest one thing: join the SGA or join the club. Like, the more friends you have here, the more connected you'll be and the more fun you will have. Also, stay true to you and be who you are, because I know for a fact if I was gonna be somebody that I wasn't, like somebody that my mom wanted me to be, I wouldn't be here. Like, I wouldn't take the major that I had to take when I was here. Like, while at Hostos, I was a digital music major. They'll tell me, like, that doesn't make money, like, you're not gonna make it anywhere. Mind you, while I was here, Jay-Z came here, heard my music, Fat Joe heard my music as well. They donated money to the music studio because of the music that they heard from us. We made connections with people from Spotify, people from Tidal. They both offered me internship, and they, not only me, but the group of people that I made music with. So now I'm in City, and I told them that I wanted to make a living out of my music, and they told me, I suggest that you take a business class so you can learn how to sell your music. Like, exactly what I did. I took business class, like, it's going great. Most of the classes are tougher than here. I'll suggest something. If you need to take pre-calculus, take it here. Don't take it in City because they will kill you. But yes, just be you, be genuine. This is the only reason this guy and I got along so well, because we were ourselves. And thank you for having me.
Good afternoon. My name is Juan Martinez. I'm actually a graduated from Hostos back in 2012. So I'm always participating in these events, and I like to give back to the fellow students who are now attending Hostos, because I did, as well as the other panelists, had a lot of fun and learned a lot about how the school work and how everything should go before you transition to a 4-year school. And what I learned in Hostos, helped me prepare for all of those harder classes that you will find in different schools. And I am very thankful and I'm very grateful for everything that the professors and the other students while I was here, taught me. And for that particular reason, I'm super excited to be here. And definitely, we're going to be answering your questions. So I'm preparing for that. And thank you for inviting me. And have a great day, guys.
Thank you. So again, as mentioned before, I have a series of questions that was actually generated by the students that was brought back. So we shortened them, we looked through them and thought what were the most questions that most of the students had, what would be the most that they would benefit from hearing responses of graduate students. So the first question is, to our panelists, how important is it to build a support system?
I'll go first on that, and I'm happy actually to go first into that very important topic. How important is the support system? I would say it's the most important thing that you can possibly have. It doesn't matter that you're in school or elsewhere. My support system, those guys, they have become like my family, be honest. So before people better. Yes, while I was here, I come from a country personally where I'm the only one of my family in the United States. So joining here and joining the student government first, then the leadership academy second, even though I met them in the reverse. I met the student leadership academy first, and I was a member, an unofficial member for a year before I officially submit my paper. So I recommend not to do that. Having a support system is the most important thing that you can possibly have. For me, it helped me concentrate on my study, keep it up, like couple, just a short story. I just started Harvard this semester, and in the beginning of the semester it was very tough. The class was highly challenging, like you can imagine. I was literally crying, and this guy, this young gentleman, I come like, first of all, I think I'm gonna drop all these classes and find out how I can go next semester, like find another college and and move. So he told me like, yo, oh, just shut up, you got this. Just do what you usually do. What you usually do. I said, it doesn't work. Apparently I do, and it's just too much. I said, just do too much of what you usually do for your classes. So I started working on that, and so far I have my first classes. I have my first exam, and I have my first grade came back. Okay, the first grade I had a 98. Okay, let me just remind you, in that class, the second grade after that 98 was a 70, which means I was way above where I was supposed to be. So I was scared, but because I had a chance to talk with my friend, and he would comfort me on that, and reassure me that I could do it, that I could just keep doing it, and I did it. It started getting better. I had some other excitement that also motivated me to go on that path. But having somebody to call and having somebody to support you is the most amazing thing. And here at Hostos, guys are extremely lucky. I would say that again, extremely. You have support system everywhere. You have support system everywhere you turn your head. We have the owner program, which is a great support system where you're going to find people that are going where you're going and try to do exactly what you're trying to do. They will always keep you in track. You have the Leadership Academy. I can't even sing a word about it because it changed my life. It changed me to a guy who couldn't say a word in English to the guy who's standing in front of you now making speech. And so it helped tremendously to get me involved and getting a great support system. Thank you.
For that, I would say that all you need in your life first is network. Network is really important everywhere you go. I remember when I started here as a freshman, all I do is just come to school, go back to work. Sorry about that. All I used to do is just come to school, just go back to work. And for the first month, I was like, came to this country, a lot of people told me that school is really fun, but I don't think so. It's really stressful. But the next semester, he was talking about sport. I met a friend who was part of the Hostos program too. His name is Alasan, most of you could know him too. Always tell me, Faisal, join the Hostos program. I'm like, too much work, I work outside, I don't have time. But I finally joined it because we met in a Hostos class. I was taking a Hostos class without being in a Hostos program. But after joining that program, I saw so many times how much they support us. And those colloquiums that we go every Thursday, we have speakers boosting us up, telling us what to do in certain situations. In Hostos Community College, we have so many support systems, programs that support students. And you know what? Probably you don't even know about them. Because I was in that situation. I didn't know that we have a lot of support. But when I find out and I start using them, I saw that my life went another way. And it was better and better. I like to talk a lot. And I talk to a lot of people. And if you need support, the first thing you need to do is talk to people. Because if you don't talk to people, they're not gonna know what you need, and they're not even gonna know that you need that support. So you need to start talking to people. Say somebody, oh, you look nice, man. I like the tie. That's how you start a conversation, just like that.
You're not wearing a tie.
Okay. If he's not wearing a tie, it's like, how your day is going? Did you have a cookie today? I heard they have a cookie in the Hostos event. Just pass by and hear what they're saying. And the SLA is something that really, really changed everything. I remember my first presentation of the club, because I'm really passionate and everything is connected to culture and all that. So I was budget and finance for the African club. I was part of the Muslim club too. I was secretary, and I had to present a budget. And VP Cruz was there. I don't know if you still remember. I prepared these things like so much. And I get there, I was holding the paper and shaking. And I can't remember what I even wrote. I'm like, oh, what the heck word? But with the SLA telling you, really take over a lot of things, a lot of challenge, and I even become the vice president for academic affairs. And I became a senator first, and then vice president for academic affairs for the Student Government Association. The SLA offer a lot of support. We do a lot of community services, which expose you to the outside world, and also introduce you to new people that could help you in certain situations. The workshops and everybody that you meet through the SLA is really qualitative, like connection. It's not just somebody that you see and say hi and go away. So if you have a minute, I know most of you don't know it, but pass by the B building, they have the Hostos coaching unit, success coaching unit, I think, if I'm not wrong. I was so fortunate to have one advisor, and trust me, I stayed home one day and I received a call, like, Faisal, like, who is this? And then like, you remember that we had to meet today? That's an advisor talking to you. I was supposed to run and come and beg her, like, please advise me. And I even forgot. And trust me, after that, I never miss a meeting with her, because it really touched me a lot, how somebody could support you, like if you were like her kid or a family member. That's what is Hostos, and that's what's going on here, and you don't even know about it. And you have to step up. You have to talk to people and ask for support, and you will get it.
So the question was, okay, sorry. So the question was pretty much how important a support system is, and I think it's very, very important. First of all, you need to find out who you will consider a support system. It could be either your family, or it could be a family member, it could be a friend. I think it's not working. Let's see. I'll try that one. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Okay, awesome. So first of all, you got to find out who you will consider a support system in your circle. That could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be your significant other, or it could be a mentor, somebody that you look up to. You know, it's very important to aim to be somebody better than who you are right now. And that there is a saying that says, you know, that you are the definition of the 5 people that you hang out the most with. Okay? So if you want to look into the future, you don't have to invent a time machine. You just look at the 5 friends, the 5 people that you are surrounded to, and that's you in 5 years. Now, are you proud of those 5 people? Are they better than you? Do they push you to be better than what you are right now? So if those people do not do that for you, then you either change your friends or change your friends. Okay? So definitely you want to do that. And definitely, you know, you surround yourself with people that influence you the most, like people that push you to be better. And that's why a support system is very, very important.
So I kind of want to start with examples. of what a support system was for me. So I want to start with the SGA family. So for me, it was the SGA last semester basically helped me, and we helped each other run the entire school. We ran the student body of the school, all your events.
I went on vacation.
So, like, there are pivotal people in my life that helped a lot, and they don't even know that they helped me in a way that actually made me think even slightly different. I want to use Adrian as an example, actually, because I put him in something I called a mastermind alliance, in where I started trading stocks and trading the stock market. And there was a time that he called me saying, yo, bro, it's blowing up. I know you made money. However, I wasn't even paying attention to it. So that made me want to look at it. And I literally made like $3,000 that one day. So it goes to show that you can make money by having a support system. Another person that helped a lot is Raquel, lady with the curly hair behind all of you. Like, she helped especially with grades and staying in school, because I was considering, because I was a music major, I was just gonna work at Spotify or work at a studio, but she was like, these are the options that you have if you were to go to college. And she actually helped. She was instrumental in the reason why I'm at City College today. Like, I wouldn't even be in school right now if it wasn't for her. So I want to thank her. Another key person is Mr. Saint Backup. He's the reason, like, anytime that I have like life problems, he's the person that I tend to come to. It's mainly because he's a separate pair of eyes looking from the outside in, and he can see the bigger picture when I'm inside the picture. It's kind of hard for you to see what kind of, like, what the problems that you're going through if you're in the problem yourself, or how to get out of the problem if you're in the problem yourself. But talking about your problem to somebody else, they can see a solution that you might not be able to because they're not in that situation. So for me, I've come to realize that a support system is everything. Like, there's nothing besides a support system, because it's in its name. When you're gonna fall, there's something there to support you. If you're alone, you will just fall to the deepest valleys in the world and never be able to come back up, unless, like, you work extremely hard. But if you have a group of people around you supporting you, you will probably not fall that deep. Thank you.
Thank you. Those of you who are here, just know that there will be some time for you to ask any additional questions aside from what I have here. So our next question, why should a student get involved at school?
What should a student get involved in school? I think that's a good question to ask me, actually. As I just told you, I just started at Harvard, and bad news, I just joined the student government too. So, apparently, follow me everywhere, right? But it's the best thing that you can